Oh my god, y'all. First of all, let me tell you, I'm sick right now and I'm trying to do like the story time. I look crazy, so don't mind the way I look. What's poppin'? So today I'm gonna do another story time for y'all. And if I'm sniffling during the video, don't mind me because I'm really sick right now and I know I look crazy and everything, but fuck it. Since y'all wanted to hear another story time, I'm gonna give it to y'all because, you know, that's all I'm good for. Y'all don't want to see nothing else from me but these story times, so that's fine. I like doing them anyway. So boom, I'm gonna tell y'all. If you guys followed me on Instagram before I was on YouTube, you guys know that I used to work at H&M. And I loved working at H&M. I met some really cool people there, like people that I still talk to this day. Like, shout out to Store 57, I love them. Basically, the way I got the job, first I'm gonna tell y'all, was I had a high school friend and she was like, oh, like come through, like my job is hiring and I love H&M. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna come. But the only thing was that it was all the way in Long Island, and you guys know I live in Brooklyn, so Long Island is like 2 hours away. But I was doing it anyway because like I needed a job, so I was like, fuck it, like I'm about my money, like I'll go and do it. So boom. Me and Kenya was like this. So they already knew that me and her was a team. If you was going against her, you was going against me. If you was going against me, you was going against her. Like, we felt like we ran that store. Like, the store in Long Island that I worked at was Green Acres Mall. And if you guys know that area, it's borderline Queens, Long Island, I guess. But if you guys know that area, y'all know it's nothing but Jamaicans over there. Tall ones, big ones, small ones, fat ones, little ones, like they're just all over the place running around in Green Acres Mall. They also work there too, like it was mad Jamaicans that worked there. Me, I love Jamaicans, like they make some good curry chicken, Golden Crust, they be having them popping beef patties. And what else? Oh, Jamaicans could braid. They could catch this. Y'all see this? They could catch that. Like, that's how good they are at braiding. I don't mean to sound racist or anything because y'all love to throw that I'm racist card around, but you know, like Jamaicans, they don't like gay people like that. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, so it's a bunch of Jamaicans and me in H&M, but y'all already know me. Like, if somebody try to come crazy to me, like it's over. Like, so I had a rough like 3 weeks there because they thought they could play me. Like, so it was this one time that this Jamaican lady, for the sake of the video, I'ma call her Bumbo. Yup, I'ma call her as Bumbo. Alright, so boom. Basically, like, Bumbo, no, matter of fact, it was Bumbo, and I'ma call the other girl, I'ma call the other girl Bumbo and Clot. I'ma call it, yup, Bumboclot, right? That's how you say it? Bumboclot or clock. No, it's clots. Bumboclot, right? Alright, well, anyway, I don't care how the fuck you say it. I'm gonna call one Bumbo and I'm gonna call the other one Clot. So, Bumbo Clots, both of them, it was me, Bumbo, Clot, and my friend Kenya. We were all closing. Now, we all had different sections to close, so Bumbo and Clot, they were in ladies. I was in this department in H&M called Divided, and Kenya was in kids. So at the end of the night, like, we find a lot of things in our department that don't belong, that belong in different departments. And sometimes, like, if you don't catch it early, it really could build up into one whole, like, rack, and we call them ponies. So we closing at the end of the night, so boom, right? So we closing, boom, boom, boom. We're ready to go home, literally 5 minutes ready to go home, and Bumbo and Clot bring Kenya this whole pony with kid stuff on it, and she's looking at it like, what is this? Like, you think I'm gonna run this? Like, you're bugging. The girls is like, oh, but we don't know what to tell you, like like that's not ours, so it's whatever. So Kenya's like, hold on, like, so I was talking subliminally and I was like, why would y'all bring this here? But I was talking to Kenya, but they heard me. Clyde, the girl Clyde, she goes like, who the fuck is y'all? And I'm like, hold on, who is you talking to? So I was like, oh no, they're not about to tag team my bitch. Like, she was getting crazy. So I'm like, oh, like, and mind you, I stood quiet. I was like, all right. I was like, bitch, yeah, whatever, boom. So Kenya and Bumbo is arguing, and out of nowhere, they like tag team on her. So I was like, fuck out of here. I ran all the way from the back of the store to the front of the store, and I was like, first of all, I don't know who y'all bitches think y'all talking to. Like, y'all need to chill. Like, if this is just work, like, y'all talking like y'all want to fight. It's really like a whole tag team argument. Like, so my manager comes, she's like, calm down, like, what happened? And I'm like, nah, these bitches getting crazy. Kenya was like, you know what, I'm over this, I'm about to clock out. So the girl Bomba, she was getting real tough. Like, she was putting her hand in Kenya's face like, bye, so go home, bye. So Kenya went in her section and threw down all her stuff. Like, all right, bitch, now what? Now we both gotta do something. Now we both can't go home. So I'm like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna do the same, because, you know, that's my bitch. Like, I'm gonna support my bitch. So I went in their section too, and I dropped down like another little rack or whatever. So my manager, like, she's so old and little. Her name was, I'm not even gonna say her name, just manager. Like, I don't even know how she got that job. Like, and she can't even speak English. Like, so I don't know what she be doing, but anyway, she's like, everybody stop, stop. Like, she don't know what's going on. So it's looking like she's about to cry. It was funny to me because this situation had nothing to do with me in the first place, but they want to be funny because they knew they didn't like us. Like, nobody in that store liked us, but they liked us. They was talk they little shit behind closed doors, but when we always used to come through, it was like, oh, Justin, Kenya, what's poppin'? Da, 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 da. Fake bitches. So me and Kenya like, all right, we going downstairs, we going to clock out, like, y'all just tight. So after I threw her stuff on the floor, because they want to talk mad shit, I threw her stuff on the floor, and so did Kenya. They go into kids and just start wilding out, like throwing the baby stuff all over the floor. They ain't go in my section because they already knew, like, bitch, I wasn't gonna do it anyway. So they was like, all right, y'all want to play this? Y'all want to play this? So the rack that they brought us, they like threw it on the floor, and then they was like mixing and matching stuff, like, so it made it look like we didn't close properly. All this crazy stuff. While they doing all that stuff, me and Kenya is walking down them steps, and we like, all right, they want to do that. That's cute for them, but they're not gonna get their stuff now. So they come down to the time clock, and the time clock was right next to the lockers. We like, all right, so where y'all going? Like, where y'all going? Like, y'all gonna have to move us. We was so petty. Oh my god, like, let me tell you, I am king petty, and with my bitches, we just like petty monsters. We was like, so where y'all going? Like, is y'all gonna pick that stuff up? Because y'all not getting your stuff. So they run to the manager like, tell them, move them, do something, because if I do it, it's gonna be a problem. And we just falling out laughing because we like, bitch, do it. Like, cause we're not moving, so what are you gonna do? Like, just do it. So the manager comes to us. She knew how we gave it up. She was just like, please, like, just move. Like, oh my god, like, we just all want to go home. And I'm like, no, tell her to relax, or tell her to apologize, and then we'll move, no problem. But they want to talk crazy, like they want to fight, knowing that we at work. Like, this is what I don't get about people in workplaces. Like, you want to talk crazy to somebody like you're gonna fight them because you know they're not gonna do nothing because y'all at work. Like, you want to seem tough so bad, but you end up seeming real corny because this is a workplace. I'm like, Kenya, should we just go? Like, and she like, yeah, like, let's just go because these bitches, they not about nothing. So we got our stuff and we left. Like, when we went up the stairs to clock, like, to get checked out, the girl, we hear her because the back of the store is really small, so you can hear everything that's going on. She's like, yeah, because they knew already. Like, once I said that, like, they already knew. Like, still trying to seem tough at work. We trying to give this bitch a pass. Like, bitch, like, all right, like, you know what, we argued, but you know what, go get your stuff. Like, you should be privileged right now, ma, because this could have turned into a big thing. I said, Kenya, stay right here. And I went right down them stairs, and while she's getting her stuff out the locker, I just went up to her really professional, and I was just like, listen, like, do you want to get your brother? Because, like, you're gonna have to get him because, like, we're just gonna end up fighting. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're talking crazy, and I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just gonna let you know, like, you need to get your brother. And she's like, you know what, Justin, like, whatever, like, get on my face, stop talking to me because da 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 blah 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 blah, saying you know what like 50 times. Like, she's not even saying nothing, just saying, you know what, you know what. Like, I hate that. Like, bird bitches, they can't articulate themselves, so they just say, you know what, so what, I don't care, like 50 times over and over, like they really saying something. Like, bitch, you're not saying nothing right now but a bunch of nonsense. Like, so you should just might as well save your breath. And I'm like, yeah, no, but like, I'm really just trying to tell you, like, you know, like, it's just gonna have to come to that. So I don't know what you want to do right now, but like, it's already gone too far. Like, you know, real professional, real cute professional, like, yes, miss, like, I understand, but it's gonna be a problem. So I'm so sorry. Like, I really apologize, but like, it's gonna be a big problem right now. So my manager checks us out, my manager checks them out, and nothing ends up happening. Like, everybody just goes home. The next day, my store manager goes, oh, what happened the other day? I said nothing. She's like, oh, well, I heard it was a a fallout between you and Bumboclot and, you know, whatever. They bring me and only Clot a fucking documentation, not Kenya. I was going off on Kenya, like, wow, like, this all started because of you, and now I'm getting documented for this, like, ugh. But that was my bitch, so I took the L anyway. So that little manager that don't know how to do nothing has the nerve to say we're getting written up because we was the only ones that cursed. I was like, all right, like, you know what, fuck this, like, whatever. Like, I didn't sign it. I did not sign that shit, and neither did she, because I remember we was cool after, and I asked her, like, did you sign it? She was like, no, I ain't signed it. That was just one story that I'm sharing with y'all, but it was so many more things that happened at that job. Like, store 57 was fucking horrible, but I love that store because I met mad cool people there. But it is what it is. I was like, y'all not about to come at my bitch. Sorry, it's not working out like that. Like, co-worker or not. It told me to mind my business because I got documented. Even though you and somebody else are in a situation, you could be the only one getting caught and getting in trouble for it, even if y'all was in it together. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start minding my business more often. But fuck that. Y'all wasn't gonna come at my bitch. So, I don't know. It's like, yeah, that was my story time, guys, on how these Jamaican ladies in my store tried it with me and Kenya. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all think, what I should have did different, what I should have not had did, even though I have an idea of what it is. I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.